What is going on, guys? It's your boy DBGTX-YT here with a special announcement. Today on December 30th 2018 will be the announcement for the World Martial Arts Tournament, my second World Martial Arts Tournament. If you have never participated in my tournaments before, this is going to be the opportunity for you. My second World Martial Arts Tournament is actually not going to have an entry fee. I'm going to redact the entry fees until further notice. I got something else planned in that sense. But my next tournament will be held February 3rd, 2019. That will be a month and 4 days from now. We are holding the second edition of the World Tag Team Champion, the World Martial Arts Tournament. To begin with, the rules are simple. If you have not checked out the original rules for the World Martial Arts Tournament, please do. It's under the Xenoverse section over on my YouTube channel. The first and foremost is you can only have 2 skill sets of each category. To explain that, like in the first video, if you have, let's say, 2 strike moves, you cannot have a third strike move. If you have 2 super, like 2 beam attacks, you can't have a third beam attack. Same way goes for, you know, evasives and such. The key thing with it is to make sure that we're not cheesing or having an over the top, let's say, combination on certain things where people could just continuously use the same little niche over and over again. So that's another thing that I'll be keeping an eye out for is the style, the competition, the way you guys are fighting and such. The usage of the backflip will be limited. I've had a lot of talk about that in the last tournament. People were using backflip into perfect blocking and such. I am definitely letting you guys know if you overuse the evasive backflip or the technique, the backflip, for example, or any of the spam techniques that people consider spam. I will have a list. I will forward a list to the participants 5 days before the tournament, a week before the tournament. If you're participating, make sure you send me your move list so I can verify them and let you know if they're good or not. This particular tournament is going to actually have a little bit of a different tune to it. This time, limit bursts will be allowed, but the super armor limit burst will not. So limit burst will be allowed for the sense of being able to for the sense of being able to push off your opponent, you know, when you're getting dealt with an extreme amount of damage, because people will come up with their own style of combos, and you know, and so on and so forth. And without limitations itself, we're going to have the situation where some people may end up coming up with touch of death combos and such. So we're going to try to team away from that by allowing you to use a Z-Soul and your limit burst. Nonetheless, there will be limitations as to what C-Souls can be used. The C-Soul is not allowed, obviously. All the cheesy ass C-Souls are not allowed. You already know that. QQ bangs are okay, but cheesy ass Z-Souls are not allowed. Super armor Z-Souls are not allowed. If you break these rules, you will get disqualified on the spot. No ifs, buts about it. I'm not trying to go through the hassle of what I went through last time, in the sense that I had a lot of people coming in doing things behind my back or doing things and then thinking that, oh well, give me another shot. No, there's no disqualification points. There's nothing. We're veterans at this. If you're a newcomer, please make sure that you're tuning into these rules, because I will hold everyone accountable to this. You are not allowed to use a Z-Soul that is related in any way, shape, or form to a super armor, defense armor. If you do so, you will be disqualified on the spot. I repeat, if you come into my lobby with a Z-Soul that has super armor on, I don't care what your excuse is. You picked it accidentally, you didn't know that that was a suit, you're disqualified on the spot. Okay? That's the only rule I have. Obviously, there's the thing about the cheesy techniques. A lot of techniques been nerfed and buffed since the very first tournament that I held. So there's a lot of differences in that. I will not allow people... I don't mind the aura slide, but over usage of the aura slide, any of the cheesy moves, and I will provide a list at a later date. Those cheesy moves are all limited to 2 usage per match. So that is going to be the statute of that. Things like, for example, like the spit, spit aura slide. Let me see, what the heck is that called? The one with the big ass pillar, whatever that move is called. You see, like I always tell you guys, I don't rehearse none of this. I do it just like this. Like, there is no script in front of me, no nothing. I'm giving it to you right off here because I want you guys to get a genuine sense of what I'm talking about, right? So in the end, if your move lands on this list, you're only allowed to use that move 2 times. If you use that move more than 2 times, yes, this is where the disqualification points will count. You will get a disqualification point. It will carry over with you all the way over to the finals of the tournament. If you can make it to the finals of the tournament, you will get 1 point reduced, i.e. if you got 1 disqualification point, you'll get 0 disqualification points. If you have no disqualification points, it doesn't affect you, okay? Because you're not a cheater. But this is more so for along the lines of the people who would want to participate, which I know for a fact you're going to do something stupid. I'm looking at you guys. Yes. The people who are right now going like this, like, yeah, I'm going to participate in DB's tournament and I'm going to try to get away. No. It's not going to happen. You're not getting away with anything. And if you're blatantly doing it on purpose, thinking that I'm not going to do anything about it, I will disqualify you and you will not be allowed to participate in any of my tournaments from this point forward until 2020. Am I understood? Good. Well, with that being said, that is my announcement for today. The second World Martial Arts Tournament will commence February 3rd, 2018. 2019. Sorry about that. February 3rd, 2019. That is Sunday, February 3rd. We are going to have our first tournament of the year. No entry fees whatsoever. Get yourselves prepared. Get yourself prepared, because what's going to happen is going to be lit. And I mean extremely fucking lit. Alright? DBGTX over and out.